last 10 episodes, we've skimmed many topics around ActFoE, sometimes in detail, sometimes in passing. This epilogue asks the deeper question: what keeps civilizations alive? Civilizations don't collapse all at once. They drift, and drift begins quietly in the everyday gap between knowledge and action. We know the feeling. The evidence says one thing, but the action goes another way. A company launches a doomed product. A government doubles down on a failing policy. An individual ignores the obvious because it's uncomfortable. That gap between what we know and what we do is the first crack in the foundation. But drift isn't random. It follows patterns driven by hidden forces: the pull of prestige, the chill of fear, the pressure to conform, the rush of urgency. These forces hijack our reasoning, and if we don't name them, they spread like fire through dry grass. Beneath these forces lie deeper flaws in how we solve problems. We overreact to change, freeze in the face of uncertainty, and oversimplify complexity. These aren't moral failings. They are the wiring of the human mind. Left unchecked, they guarantee disorder. Different cultures respond to these flaws in different ways. Group-oriented societies cling to stability, but they shatter upon sudden shocks. Individual-oriented societies thrive on innovation, but without law they collapse into chaos. Tribal societies regress into factional survival, consuming themselves in cycles of revenge. No culture is immune. Survival depends on balance and on anchors strong enough to hold when the storm hits. These anchors are simple but unforgiving. Forgiveness, the reset that prevents debts and grudges from freezing society in place. Rule of law, the boundary that keeps power from becoming arbitrary. Hospitality, the structured welcome that lets strangers become partners without dissolving the community. These aren't lofty ideals. They're survival mechanisms. Civilizations that forget them won't last. And yet, even anchors can be undermined. Drift sneaks in at the very moment we tell ourselves a story. Every decision follows a script: setup, complication, resolution. The complication stage is where fear, prestige, and conformity slip past the guardrails. That's where drift enters, and that's why rights, consent, and commitments must come before outcomes. Outcomes are infinite. Without constraints, they devour the anchors. And when anchors fail, nihilism takes over. Law looks like theater, forgiveness like weakness, hospitality like naivete. The immune system turns on itself. Civilization begins to eat its own defenses. The only cure is re-anchoring, resetting the system so it stops destroying itself. Think of a healthy civilization as an immune system. It detects drift early, it remembers past infections, it tolerates harmless defenses, and it escalates only when necessary. Survival doesn't mean eliminating threats. It means adapting to them without burning yourself down. Look around today. Debt crises, selective justice, refugee backlash. Each is a stress test. Each shows where the immune system is struggling. Each is a chance to re-anchor before collapse accelerates. That is what ActFoE offers, not a philosophy, but a discipline, a way to detect drift, surface hidden drivers, release pressure, protect boundaries, and reset when collapse begins. It is portable across humans and machines. It is less a creed than a survival algorithm. If nothing else survives, let this be it. Forgiveness, rule of law, hospitality, the reset buttons of civilization.